Aloha fam, Matty here, team leader of Team Alakai, and I'm here with my March 2023 monthly market update. So let's break down the sales trends from this past month. These stats are based on what has closed by the end of February, meaning probably most of the homes that sold last month went into escrow sometime in January. As you know, one of the major driving factors that affect these real estate stats we're about to get into are the interest rates at the time because they affect our buying power. So let's take a look at what was happening with the interest rates during January. Zooming into just what's been happening this past year, coming into 2023, we were on a downward trend coming off the end of the year. And as we hit January, we went from, kind of around being 6.5 and then dipping down to even, sub 6% interest rates. And as you can see now, we're on that upward trend to where we're at today, breaking 7%. Well, you might be asking, why do we see interest rates trending upwards? Well, to sum it up, inflation had gone up exponentially throughout the pandemic due to low interest rates. And now the federal government is trying to bring down inflation to their goal of 2% by raising interest rates to slow down spending. If you want to see a deeper dive into interest rates, check out a video that my friend Jody Tonga from Packring Mortgage on our website, teamalakai.com/market. She goes a little bit further into detail about the news in the mortgage world. So now that we've gone through that, let's take a look at some of these stats. So here we are, teamalakai.com/market. As you scroll down, you'll be able to see the statistics for single family homes and condos. So we can see here, we'll stop here. Sales price. Going back to sales price. Here it is. So as we see, again, throughout the pandemic, upward trend due to low interest rates. As we hit midway through 2022, again, this was kind of where we had one of the biggest peaks of interest rates coming in around that 6-7%, driving this median sales price downward. All right, slight uptick towards the end here of February. Moving on next to this closed sales, we see a lot of you can see here that there's a bunch of mountains and valleys, and the most recent trend on a downward trend here, and a little slight uptick. And we'll talk a little bit about what I think that might mean. Another trend that we track is days on market. So again, you can see prior to the pandemic, roughly about 30 days, 1 month on the market before getting into escrow. Throughout the pandemic, when it was sub 3%, 3% interest rates, properties were going off the market in under 2 weeks. And obviously you can see that's much different now. We're now over a month on the market before, single family homes are going into escrow. And last couple, stats that we like to take a look at is the amount of homes for sale. So the inventory, especially towards the end of the year, was going up as interest rates were recovering or, becoming more normalized. But as they got, over the hump past 5%, we started seeing a downward trend in the amount of homes that are coming into the inventory. And that's also, illustrated through the month supply, meaning that if we were to stop all new homes coming onto the market today, how long would it take for the inventory to be replenished? That is today at 2.3 months. And just a quick factoid, anything from 1 to 5 months inventory is what we consider a seller's market. 6 months is a neutral market, and 7+ months is what we call a buyer's market. So you can use that stat or use that little factoid if you want to impress your friends. Looking at the condominium sales stats, very, very similar. We see, a huge trend throughout the pandemic as we hit midway through 2022, this downward trend. Same thing with the amount of closed sales and a slight uptick in the amount of sales, like transactions that were happening, go up this past month. Days on market, same thing, this huge dip from prior to the pandemic to sub 2 weeks on the market to now, again, pretty much a month on the market before going into escrow. And then, again, very similar stats that we see here. The amount of inventory, homes coming onto the market are lowering, and the inventory is, kind of trending downwards. All right, so big takeaways, family. If you don't have to sell, it might be advantageous just to wait a little bit longer to see inflation recover, and that might result in lower interest rates and a more normalized market. And if you need to sell, please do not hesitate to reach out to go over your specific market trends so we can game plan and position your home on the market correctly, because we want to net you the most for your home. We definitely don't want to be leaving money on the table, okay? Buyers, understand your loan programs out there and get pre-approved for a home loan if you haven't done so already. You know, price drops and seller credits are the trend. We're not in a market where we're paying tens of thousands of dollars over asking price and waiving contingencies, and deals are out there. You know, you want to be ready for when the right home comes along, so get pre-approved. Again, these buy down program strategies are amazing, and it's not something that we've really seen in the past couple decades. So if you'd like to learn more about them, again, please do not hesitate to reach out. All right, so that pretty much wraps it up for me and my market update. Feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. More real estate and music content coming from me in the future, along with some more fun announcements coming along this year. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.